This is America. We value hard work and playing by the rules. But some unethical contractors engage in a common payroll practice that undermines the middle class and drives honest employers out of business. Dishonest contractors pay workers as independent contractors when they clearly shouldn't, or, more often, completely off the books in order to evade Social Security and Medicare taxes, workers' compensation, unemployment insurance, and overtime pay. And the ripple effects of this fraud go far beyond their workforce.
There are people who are cheating the system and not paying their share. They're not only freeloading off of the rest of us, but they're also undercutting our economy and our state's ability to invest in our own future.
Payroll fraud is stealing. Stealing wages from workers, stealing jobs from law-abiding employers, stealing state and federal revenue, and robbing developers and other end users of their good reputations and exposing them to legal jeopardy. All of us have a stake in stopping it.
Operation Dirty Money has uncovered potentially over $220 million in fraud.
State and federal revenues are significantly reduced. In Texas, for example, just recently, it was discovered that about $1.2 billion was lost in tax revenue because of this problem.
We have a budget. We have to live within our means.
Every tax that's not paid affects schools, affects hospitals, affects municipalities. All those services are being rendered to those that aren't paying the taxes, but the rest of us are paying for it.
That's right. We are paying for payroll fraud because we have to make up for the taxes these employers are evading. That's why legislators and state and local officials across the country are looking for ways to stop it.
The legislature has been extremely supportive of all of our initiatives. We've had the business lobby, we've had organized labor sitting at the table at the legislature, both supporting anti-fraud initiatives. It has not been a partisan issue.
It's an issue of injustice affecting every citizen in my state, and so I don't think it should be partisan whatsoever. This is something I think that should be easy for every group to get behind and support.
These people need to be aggressively investigated and aggressively prosecuted. They're hurting our state economy, they're hurting our local businessmen, and they need to be held accountable.
And if their belief is that getting caught is simply the cost of doing business, they'll continue to do it. If they believe that getting caught could put them out of business, could put them in jail, I don't believe they'll be as interested in engaging in those kinds of activities.
If states were willing to invest resources into enforcement, they would generate far more revenue than would be required to step up enforcement.
You can do something about it. You can support law enforcement. You can talk to fellow policymakers. You can protect honest businesses and their employees. You can make a difference. Payroll fraud. Let's stop it.